God called me into ministry,
Right.
I came with my own agenda. I came with my own plans that I'm going to sell this church. I'm going to go back to a bigger city where I can capture more people. And on 2 different occasions, I had an opportunity to close on this church. Both times, God said no. Got to the closing table and could not sell.
Okay.
And at that point, I realized, you know what, Lord, you called me here for a reason. And it's time for me to ask you, what are your plans? You know, when I was ordained as a pastor, I came with all these great ideas. This is what I'm going to do.
Right.
I'm going to carry the church here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
And not once did I stop and say, well, Lord, what do you want me to do?
Okay.
And I kept hitting a brick wall.
Talk about
and
it.
until I submitted to His will.
Talk about it.
Things didn't start to happen until I submitted to God.
Okay.
I realized that this is where He wanted me to be. I accepted that assignment. And when I accepted that assignment, He began to send what I needed. You know, my relationship with Shore Vineyard, we began a fellowship, and I met Brett.
Wow.
And as a result of that relationship, you know, we needed a roof on this church.
Okay.
The roof was falling apart.
Wow.
We didn't have the $20,000 to put a new roof on here.
Okay.
I was denied a loan. I was denied a line of credit. Okay. But God said, no, you're going to get a roof. Shore Vineyard came in and said, hey, the Lord laid on our spirit, we're going to provide a roof. They came in with the materials. They came in with the tools, with the labor. I didn't pay a dime.
Wow.
I didn't pay a dime. And I began to just allow God to pour into me.
Exactly.
And I think that that's what ministry is. We come with our own vision.
Right.
And we, you know, and it's coming from a good place.
Yes.
But
we have our own agenda.
We have our own agendas. So we can never discount what God wants to do. You know, and Colin, you said one day that I have to seek God for a to-do list.
Exactly.
And that's what we have to do. So today we're here to find out what is the to-do list for South Tom's River in this season. I want to share a prophetic word with regards to what's happening in this season and Hurricane Matthew. And I believe that in every move of God, there's going to be some wrath, and then there's going to be some blessings. And in the eye of the storm is wrath, but there's also a blessing. So in this particular season, God is going to tear through things that are not allowing His will to go forth. He's going
in other words, clean up.
He's going to clean up. And in order to clean up, you have to destroy.
Exactly. He's cleaning out.
So I think that whenever we experience things in the earth realm,
No, that's right.
it's a manifestation of what God is doing and what He's saying divinely. And if we are spiritual enough to tap into the spirit world, we can see that in every calamity, there's a blessing.
Exactly.
In order for something to be birthed, something has to die.
Okay.
So in the midst of the storm, in the eye of the storm, there's going to be some destruction, there's going to be some calamity, but there's also going to be some harvest. There's also going to be something produced in the land. So I think that as we begin to focus on God and focus on our season and know what He's doing in this season, we'll begin to walk in purpose.